It's me. I do not own the rights to this music. Y'all not gonna get my video cut off. Oh no. My phone wasn't connected to my car, so it was playing already, and I was like, "Ooh, child, not on duty, not on base." So I'm here this afternoon. I have not really come on in person to talk to you guys since probably last week or the week before. So I just wanted to come on and have a conversation about some of the services that I'm offering. I have actually been heavily promoting, which is the vent sessions. I know a lot of people, sometimes everybody has different ways of learning. Some people are very visual, like, oh, I want a picture, I want to read. Other people are like, I need some live action. So I wanted to come on and talk about those. So I'm gonna say like a month or so ago, I decided to start offering vent sessions on my site, ashley's.com, shameless plug. Slide on over, okay, and purchase you a vent session. And the reason why I decided to offer them was because I felt like we really I don't want to say as a community, but as a world, we really have to focus on mental health, and that is a lot of what 2020 is bringing to the forefront for a lot of people. You know, we're experiencing a lot of loss at a global scale in terms of actually people dying financially, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. We are losing a lot of different things, and we may not have access to the resources or the knowledge to say, okay, or the wherewithal or the thought process to be like, okay, maybe let me go talk to somebody about this so I can get myself together. And the reason why I'm offering them is because I also noticed that a lot of people like to vent to their friends, their lovers, whatever the situation is, and they're not really trained to like listen to you. You know what I mean? The way you need to be listened to. And you know, it's fracturing a lot of relationships. With my service, I hope that, you know, people would catch on, and I'm pretty sure you will. I already have clients. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all, Dion. That you would catch on and actually really like invest in yourself. And I kept it at a lower price point because I am a therapist in real life. So shout out to me. My professional fees are $100 and something an hour. So for me to be like, you gonna pay me $125 an hour, which I'm worth every minute, every penny, but I know it's not accessible or realistic to people who have lost their jobs, who are on unemployment, or who do still have their jobs but now stretched to the limit because it's like, okay, well, I need to save, or you know, I have different expenses or new expenses that I didn't anticipate. So I wanted to make it cost effective. So I offer them in 30 an hour and monthly. So the 30-minute sessions is just that. It's a 30-minute session to help you process through excuse me, like crisis. It could be trauma. So maybe you really know that my trauma is really fucking with me. I'm really triggered. I just need somebody to talk to about it. Or you really do want to kind of start therapy, but you're just kind of like, well, I want to fill this out before I invest $120 an hour on somebody or more. And I respect that. So the hour session is just that. It's an hour at the same difference. Mostly processing. In these sessions, I also too don't give you a ton of feedback. It really just depends on how the conversation is going or what you're open to. If you are somebody who really wants to, you know, problem solve and really wants to kind of like find some coping skills, methods, tools, resources to help you, you know, through, I have no problem giving them to you. That's, you know, what I'm here for. But some people literally just want somebody to talk to, and then that's it. They don't want you to tell them nothing. So, you know, that option is available to you, but it's really for you to process and start to get those things and unload them on a professionally trained person versus your mom, your cousin, your best friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. They don't care what you be talking about. They got their other stuff, they got their own stuff going on, so they'll like act like they're listening to you, but they're not really listening to you. And that can also fracture your relationships. If you are deemed always somebody who needs to vent, you always need to talk about you always have these problems you need to deal with, and that can weigh on your relationships. So here I am to take that away from you, and help you stay on task, help you get to the place you're trying to get to, without fracturing any relationship. Because I'm not, I'm non-biased. I ain't got no, skin in the game either way. I'm just here to support and help you get to the next level. So that is the vent sessions. The monthly option is 4 1-hour sessions. Now, for me, I would tell you once a week for an hour is appropriate. Some people may have more pressing needs, and they may need twice a week, or they may, need a little bit a higher level of care after that. Because obviously, if I got to talk to you twice a week, something might be going on. That's a little bit more than we can do over the phone or even in person. Now I need to figure out, okay, where can I get this person the appropriate therapeutic contact that they need to be safe. But that doesn't usually happen. But that is the highest level you can pretty much get. You're like, okay, up front, I know it's I think it's $120 for 4 of them. So I know for the month of June or for the month of November, I'm working with Corinne. I'm really going to get focused on what it is I want to do. And that's that. Okay? So with that being said, those are just the regular vent sessions. I am a professionally trained therapist in real life. I specialize in mood disorders, addictions, as well as co-occurring disorders. So like if somebody has 2 disorders and or a substance abuse disorder and a mental health disorder, I can do that. I do have experience with depression, anxiety, ADHD, and trauma. So I can do everything. I just specialize in those things. Usually a lot of my clients tend to fall under the ones that I specialize in. But that don't mean I can't help you if you have something else. I also can talk and deal with personality disorders. Not a lot of people, are got the means to do that. But if you have personality disorder, we could definitely chop it up and see how we can help you manage it. Okay? Last but not least, I wanted to talk about the spiritual vent sessions. The spiritual vent sessions came about when I started to have a lot of young ladies and men kind of hit me up on their spiritual journey, like, hey, I have these questions, I have these thoughts, or just kind of like brain dumping, like, or doing a read, and they're like, oh, well, this is happening too. And I was just like, you know what, we could just give you an hour for you to talk about all the things that are happening in your spiritual journey. And I did open it to all religious paths or spiritual paths. If you're a Christian and you want somebody to talk about, how church is going or how you feel a certain way about church. If you're a Muslim and you want to talk about, I'm getting ready for my, my pilgrimage, I want support in that, I'm ready to do that for you. If you want to talk about the Torah and you Jewish, I'm here for you, boo. I'm here, okay? Or if you're, a spiritualist and you're just like, oh, I don't know what to do, or you're interested or curious about becoming a spiritualist and really dealing in spirituality, and you need somebody to help you process through that, what's the word I'm looking for? That awakening phase where you're just like, damn, it's so much going on. I feel crazy. This is crazy. Nobody's going to believe me. I will believe you. So with that being said, those are the 2 services that I wanted to bring awareness to and kind of get you guys on board with, because this is not going to get any smoother in the next coming months. So it's better to start now for 2021 so that you can have the best 2021 possible, and really take everything that you picked up from 2020 and leave it in 2020. We don't need to take 2020 with us to 2021, and I can already see a lot of y'all is about to take 2020 with you. With that being said, slide on over to ashleysa.com. You can purchase the spiritual or the regular event session. Because I love y'all, there is a 10% off code in the description. It's IGFAM, all capital letters. It takes 10% off your entire order. If you decide that you want to also purchase a reading, they're 20% off as well on my site. So with that being said, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for listening. This video went way too long, but it was 2 services, so it is what it is. And that's that on that.